Sister Wives, latest big update. Meri's shocking revealed suicide message. Meri's perverse warning raises eyebrows. Hello, everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone has having a wonderful day after watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button and watching this video. Sister Wives star Meri Brown released a message about suicide this weekend that caught the attention of the fans from her TLC show. This message appears similar to the usual cryptic posts she dangles online for her followers. Fans want to know where she is going with this, or if she is pointing the finger at someone. Sister Wives, Meri Brown comes out of left field with message. Meri Brown wasn't talking about anything recently that coincides with the message she posted over the weekend. She never mentioned a name when sharing this new post with her million-plus followers. For Sister Wives fans, many assumed that she had the tragic ending to Garrison Brown's life in mind with this post. Garrison took his life 2 months ago. The police ruled it a suicide after finding him with a gunshot wound to the head. Sister Wives fans were surprised to see such a blatant message about suicide. But then many realized at the end of Meri's post the message also said that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So, is this Meri's way of drawing attention to this, with hopes of getting the word out, and maybe staving off this awful outcome for another family? Meri's devastation over Garrison's death became clear in her posts. She, and the rest of the family, were at a loss about how to navigate going forward, with such a loss now part of their lives. So, for her to want to get a message out about suicide is only understandable, especially if it helps others. But some fans wonder if that is the only message within that post. Meri mentions no names. Meri never mentioned a name in her message, so she points a finger at someone. That person remains a mystery. Cryptic messages from Meri in the past left fans assuming she was talking about another Sister Wives family member at the time. But this message deals with an unsettling topic. It talks about people not taking someone seriously when they suffer from mental illness. Instead, some tend to accuse the person of attention-seeking when suicidal. Meri Brown's message also talks about the regrets in hindsight of a suicide. In the aftermath of a suicide, people feel bad and wish they saw the signs. And that's likely true in many families after a loved one takes their own life. Sister Wives, too soon for this. While the message is important, some Sister Wives fans worry that the words might sound a bit condemning for those left behind in the famous Brown family. The Sister Wives tragedy has the family in its early days, wrestling with ways to move on. So some fans suggest this message, coming from a family member, might give off the wrong idea. This post could be deciphered as Meri Brown pointing fingers at an unnamed family member. Again, it's important to take any suggestion of suicide seriously enough to act immediately, which is a message that needs to be heard. Still, some fans suggest with all the turmoil seen within that family, Meri Brown's seemingly cryptic message might rip open a few wounds. Again, this message needs to get out there. But as a Sister Wives family member, fans think the wording could have been a bit different, so it left no room for speculation as a finger-pointing post. Has Sister Wives fans' sympathy for Kody Brown's grief expired? Since the passing of Garrison Brown, many Sister Wives fans have understood that the whole Brown family is experiencing a life-altering change in their world. However, since it has been a little over 2 months, some people are starting to think that compassion may be running low for Kody Brown. Time marches on. After the passing of Garrison Brown, many viewers were quick to give the entire Browns some slack for everything from the past while they journeyed through the awful tragedy. But like most deaths, those closest to the loved ones are the ones that carry the heaviest burden as time marches on. Undoubtedly, some grace was given by fans with the initial sting of the news of Garrison's suicide on March 5, 2024. Most understand how heartbreaking an unexpected death can be. But the family is continuing forward without him in the best methods they know how. Has Sister Wives fans' sympathy for Kody Brown's grief expired? While each of the Browns is doing their very best to learn to live without Garrison Brown, some fans are losing sympathy for Kody Brown. Specifically, some fans are revisiting Sister Wives' history and finding it hard to feel bad for Kody even after the horrific loss. On Reddit, one fan in particular starts a feed saying, "The temporary sympathy I might have had," then adds, "After the family tragedy for all members has long since evaporated. Words can't even describe how sick Kody makes me feel. Robyn actually might be worse." Seemingly, the Redditor isn't willing to extend a full blanket of grace over the entire family anymore. For instance, they point to Kody and Robyn Brown as not deserving that courtesy anymore. Kody Brown and all the Browns need all the time it takes to process grief. Previously, many Sister Wives fans have pointed the finger at Kody Brown as the reason Garrison Brown chose to take his life. Unfortunately, there were most likely many reasons for his decision, and only Garrison truly knows those. But in this thread, fans were quick to defend the Brown family. Since it was interpreted as the Browns needing to move on, the comments began to fill with reminders that grief doesn't go away. The timing doesn't expire for the process, it just changes over time. Undoubtedly, the pain may lessen with the added strength the griever builds as time goes along. It's been 2 months. I guarantee you, Janelle and many others in the family are still living with tremendous pain. You never get over the pain. At first, you just try to survive it. With time, you slowly learn how to live with it, but you never get over it. Grief is a backpack. While not everyone is extending leniency to Robyn and Kody Brown through this tragedy, many Sister Wives fans are understanding of all the members of the family needing time. In particular, one fan shares a beautiful analogy of the grieving process. They say, "I believe a hospice nurse used this analogy. Grief is a backpack. When you first put it on, it is heavy. It's hard to walk around with this weight on your shoulders. But as time goes by, you grow stronger, and that grief doesn't feel as heavy, but it is still there. And some days that grief will shift and suddenly it seems heavier again. Over time, you'll add new grief to the backpack, and you'll constantly cycle between heavy backpack and light backpack days. The grief is always with you, but some days it doesn't feel as heavy." Furthermore, sharing, "It was the first time I understood," continuing, "that there isn't anything wrong with me for still feeling pangs of grief and sorrow." Furthermore, they add, "And I can remind myself that my backpack will feel lighter again because I'm strong and I have loved ones around to help me carry the backpack when I'm feeling too weak." Do you believe Kody Brown deserves time to process the death of his son, Garrison Brown? Or has your sympathy and patience run out for Kody and Robyn Brown after their previous actions? Are you hoping to see more about Sister Wives? Drop your comments below.